Hello children, good evening to you all. I am going to detail page numbers 50 and 51 in this video. Well, I have detailed up to page number 49 in the last video. Now see children, on the top, how about something to eat? So you already know that the clerk, that's narrator, was sent to New Mullion country, it's a village, where he was to give a summon to Oliver Lutkins because Oliver Lutkins' presence in the court was very important as he was an eyewitness for a case. So let's see here. The clerk asked Bill about having lunch. You can see here, how about something to eat? I suggested. Who suggested here? The clerk asked Bill. He offered to buy lunch for both of them from the restaurant. Bill replied that there were only 4 restaurants and none of them were good. So actually the clerk wanted to have lunch from a restaurant. But Bill told that there were 4 restaurants but all of them were not at all good. He further said that he would get food from his wife. Who said? Bill told that he would get food from his wife. Bill also suggested that the clerk to buy a food parcel from his wife as he had to pay only $50, which was far less than the price of the restaurant meal, which was oily. You can see the word given, greasy food. Greasy meal, that's oily food, and non-tasty also. So it was good that Bill suggested the narrator, the clerk, to have lunch from his wife, and that also he has to pay only $50. Okay children, and moreover restaurant food might be oily and non-tasty. He also suggested that they both go up the Wade's Hill, which was a nice place to view to see while they had their lunch. So Bill suggested B had got good idea, knowledge about New Mullion. He told the narrator, the clerk, to visit to see the Wade's Hill, which was a nice place to view, and they will have their lunch there. Now come to the next paragraph children. I know that Bill's helpfulness. Next para. Okay, let's see. It is given. Well, the narrator says that he knew that Bill was not helping him. As the narrator says that Bill was not helping him because of his helping nature, but because he was earning from him. Actually, Bill was a hack driver, so he was earning from him. He was getting paid for the next 6 hours he spent with the clerk, even the lunch hour during which they were sitting idle on a hilltop. See, the hack driver was in big profit. Even if they had no work, they spent their 6 hours of time viewing on the hilltop, having no work at all. Still the narrator had to pay the fare to Bill, the hack driver. Well, he was comfortable with this because his law firm would bear all his expenses. So the clerk had no worry for the fare. You know why? Because all the expenses were given by the law firm. So he felt it to be dishonesty on his own part. Anyways, he was happy to get the company of such a cheerful person like Bill. And now children, while they were sitting on the hilltop, they saw the beautiful meadows, the grasslands and the stream. Meadows means, pasture means meadows, the grasslands. Okay children? Grasslands, and also creek means stream or a minor tributary that beautified the country. So they saw the beautiful grasslands and the streams flowing through them. For the clerk, they were very beautiful as he was also a villager and did not like the city life. Narrator, the clerk, did not like city life, so he found those grassland and his trips very beautiful. Bill told him everything about New Mullion, He explained everything and everyone in such a way that he felt like everything had happened in front of his own eyes. Actually, children, Bill beautified the complete scenery of the village. So, it felt for the clerk that all those scenes flash in his eyes. All those scenes flashed. It came into in his eyes while he was narrating. Bill told him about the minister's wife who would sing so loudly in the church whenever she was under debt. What do you mean by debt, children? Liability to pay off your credit or loans. So this means that she prayed. She used to pray to God for her problems. Then there were some college boys who would dress in such a fancy way, and the lawyer's wife who always failed in her attempt to make her husband wear both the collar and the tie on the same day. The narrator, that's the clerk, says that Bill's knowledge of his village fellows was so good that it made him love the small town of New Mullion. See the way Bill detailed, narrated everything about the village seems to be a good scenery that made the narrator love this small town. He also says that now he knew almost everything about this place, whereas he was not much aware of the city he was living in. Bill, though Bill had narrated, detailed everything about this new Mullion, but still there were some places which he was not aware of that, because he was not much aware of the city he was living. He knew about the village but not of the city. Coming to the last paragraph, children, Bill didn't know about colleges and cities. See, children, Bill knew nothing about colleges and cities. Maybe because he never got the chance to visit. Because Bill might have not gone to such colleges or cities, because he did not get chance to visit these places. But he knew everything about the villages and small towns, as he had done different types of jobs at these places. So he had good knowledge about it. He got his ideology of simplicity. What do you mean by ideology, children? That is given philosophy. Philosophy meaning beliefs. Okay? Belief. Beliefs or ideology or philosophy of simplicity and cheerful nature as a gift by exploiting using these places. He tried to build faith. Who? Bill. Bill was very clever, cunning and tactful person. He actually tried to develop faith in the narrator that they will surely catch Lutkins. So Bill was so clever that he developed his faith, created his faith in such a way that the narrator will think Bill was helping him to catch Oliver Lutkins. Both of them left the beautiful fields and restarted their search mission. Coming to the last paragraph, at last Bill forced, you can see, at last Bill forced one of Lutkin's friends to admit that Lutkin had ran away to his mother's house, which was 3 miles away from New Mullion. So both of them prepared to drive to Lutkin's mother in order to find him. What do you mean by cornered here, children? Meadows means field. Okay, we can also say grassland, pastures. See the word given, cornered means forced into a particular place, into a place or any situation. So that's all, children. I have detailed page number 50. Page number 51 and 52 will be detailed in the next video. Thank you all, children. Bye.